Let's learn about coronavirus. Do you know why your school is closed now? Did you say because of summer break or bad weather, like it's too cold, too hot, or too much rain, or because of the coronavirus? Yes, schools are closed now because of coronavirus. But what is coronavirus? Let's check. You probably have mentioned that coronavirus is a disease or a virus or a sickness. Coronavirus disease 2019 is a new virus. It is also called COVID-19. But what is a virus? Let's see what we know about viruses. There are many viruses in the world. Viruses can spread or travel, go, jump from place to place in different ways. For example, by blood, spit, and air. Most viruses do not harm anyone, or in other words, hurt, and people stay healthy. But some viruses are harmful and can make some people sick.
Viruses are tiny particles that can invade living cells. There are millions of varieties with different behaviors, shapes, and structures. Coronaviruses are one group, named for their crown-shaped outline. 4 of these commonly infect humans. A lot of times when you get a cold, it's caused by a coronavirus. Any virus has one goal: to replicate or make more copies of itself. But it can't do that on its own, so it invades an organism and turns its cells into virus factories.
The new coronavirus is very powerful, so during combat, the body may have fever, tiredness, coughing, and difficulty breathing.
The new coronavirus typically causes coughing and fever. A healthy body can usually fight off this illness, known as COVID-19, on its own. Symptoms are mild for most people, especially kids. But in a body with weakened defenses, COVID-19 can become more severe and require medical treatment. This new coronavirus was first identified in Wuhan, China. In late 2019, there was an outbreak. That's when a disease starts spreading. More and more people got sick, first in China and then around the world. Entire cities have been quarantined or closed off to slow the disease's spread.
The novel coronavirus mainly infects people through fluid droplets from the respiratory tract. When we talk, sneeze, or cough, we spray out saliva. And the virus takes this opportunity to infect more people. Also, it can spread through close contact with people who carry the virus.
Fortunately, viruses can't get around without our help. And there's a lot we can do to not help them. Like washing your hands, especially after you use the bathroom and before you eat. That's always a good idea, and you probably already do it. Scrub with soap for at least 20 seconds to make sure you don't miss any spots. Whenever you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth to help keep any germs contained. And if you're sick, avoid other people. You wouldn't want to infect them, even if it's a plain old cold. Well, when there's an outbreak where you live, experts recommend some added precautions. Like social distancing, limiting close contact with other people, even if you're not sick. Hang out at home with your family, and keep up with your friends online. That gives the virus fewer opportunities to spread around.
And when we go out?
1. Wear a mask and gloves. Wearing a mask not only protects you and others around you, but it also reduces the chance of spreading the virus. 2. Not touch our eyes, mouth, nose, or the outside of our mask. 3. Wash our hands thoroughly after returning home. Our hands are most likely to come in direct contact with the virus, so we must wash them with soap to keep them clean. 4. Stay away from crowded areas as much as possible.
Yeah, it's true. Some people have died after being infected by the 2019 coronavirus. That's because the virus can infect a person's lungs and make it hard to breathe. Those are the stories we hear about most online and in the news. But the vast majority of cases have been mild. If you feel overwhelmed by the news, consider limiting how much you let in. Instead of cable news and social media, stick to sources like the World Health Organization. They'll give you the big picture, not just the scary snapshots that make the headlines. And they're organizing experts all over the world to get this coronavirus under control. Still, it's totally normal if the situation's made you a little anxious. Working together is how we'll beat this thing, so let's stand up for our neighbors.